35 die in Niger tanker explosion. Reps to Edo Delta government resolve boundary crisis through dialogue. And Lagos APC crisis deteriorating states of opposition. Lagos APC decries deteriorating states of opposition. 81 Cross River indigents returned from US, UK, Ghana, Uganda, and others. Unsuspected Ansaro leaders Usman Abbas terrorism trial postponed till November 19th. And coming from Bishop Matthew Kuka, why Nigeria should not be linked to religious genocide. All right, we move on to the Vanguard newspaper now. Abuja protest, court remands Kanu's lawyer, brother, 10 others in prison. And Khan fires back at presidency, says Christian genocide real. And Ishwa plans fresh attack in Ondo, Kogi, that's from the DSS. An alleged cybercrime court shift Natasha's trial to November 24th. And still staying with the Vanguard newspaper, Rep ropes $4.6 billion global fund USAID grants for HIV, TB, others. (2027) Lagos APC stakeholders endorse Tinubu for second term. Nigeria's opposition parties have failed on all counts, APC. I will move on to this newspaper now. Sanwo-Olu, Fashola, and Bode, other APC stakeholders endorsed Tinubu for re-election. And NNPC remits over 10 trillion naira to Federation in 8 months. Record 4.2 trillion naira revenue in August. Senate applauds EFCC's recoveries, convictions under Tinubu's watch. And House in heated debate over motion to shield Dangote refinery, others from industrial unrest. And local foreign power firms to showcase services opportunities at Lagos Energy Summit. Still staying with this newspaper, Shutako proposes collapse of Nigeria's 36 states into 6 new regions. And federal government to connect Alscon to national power grid, complete 330 kVA substation. And on politics, still with the newspaper, how procedural breach halts electoral reform bills debate in Senate. And Asimba moves Enugu PDP structure to APC. Anyanwu petitions DSS, IGP, INEC, alleges forgery in PDP National Convention plans. And on defection, we remain solidly behind Makinde, PDP leadership, others declare. We move on to the Guardian newspaper now, and the paper leads with this story here. 5G promise fades as pricey phones services shut out poor Nigerians. And as APC rallies behind Tinubu, ex-minister warns corruption, poverty pushing nation to edge. And Senate slams life sentence on child defilement to toughen law on rape. And still staying with the Guardian newspaper, Nigeria, South Africa discuss visa restriction, others. Cleric laments spiritual weakness of Nigerian church, calls for repentance. At the trouble with Nigeria's healthcare system, release Kano's brother, lawyer, others now, Opara tells police. Again, Enugu State pulls down property used for kidnapping. And don't designate Nigeria country of concern, Kuka appeals. And UK links Nigeria others to poisonous alcoholic drinks. Climate crisis reflects global North's indebtedness, stakeholders affirm. Oyetola restates federal government support for indigenous shipping. And federal government warns vendors against selling forced ripened fruits. Army denies involvement in Ojo cantonment shooting, blames cult activities. NDLEA unveils digital platform for drug integrity tests, visa clearance certificate. Kwankwaso inaugurates medical varsity named after mother. We move on to the Sun newspaper now. Supreme Court judgment in PDP governor suit over Rivers emergency rule. That Supreme Court reserves judgment in PDP governor suit over Rivers emergency rule. And still staying with the Sun newspaper, Benue UNICEF strengthen collaboration on child protection. Another tanker explosion kills 35, injures 46 others in Niger. And reps probe utilization of $4.6 billion HIV/TB malaria fund. And Daily Trust newspaper is next now. Christian genocide claim in Nigeria false. That's coming from the Sultan of Sokoto. And women, children killed in another Niger tanker explosion. Federal government supports for local shipping operators irreversible, Oyetola. Bauchi governor signs law creating 13 new emirates. Daily Independence is next now. Senate endorses life imprisonment for defilement of minors. And Mbata celebrates 82nd year's birthday anniversary in grand style. IPAC NOA unites against hate speech political thuggery in Kebbi State. We move on to the cable now. Court remands Ejimako Nnamdi Kanu's lawyer in Kuje prison over Abuja protest. And the court fixes October 31st to deliver judgment in suit seeking to stop PDP convention. And Kuka to US, don't redesignate Nigeria as country of concern. It will increase tensions. And US court orders for feature of property linked to ex-NNPC GM convicted over $2.1 million bribe. And despite failing to remit FAC dividends, NNPC reports 10 trillion naira statutory payments in 8 months. And still staying with the cable, File Shola applauds Tinubu, says opposition struggling to replicate APC's coalition. Wallaji Abdullahi of the APC says APC is holding off on Nnamdi Kanu's case but opposes clampdown on protesters. And the Tinubu Senate mourn as Abba Moro loses son, grandson within 48 hours. Senate advances bill to create Central Social Security Agency for workers. And reps to probe $4.6 billion grants for HIV, TB, malaria response. The Leadership newspaper is next now. Disquiet over possible tenure extension for all Progressive Congress executive. That's from Leadership newspaper. Tanker explosion claims 35 lives in Niger State. And government more 65 years retirement age for air traffic controllers. And Premium Times is next now, and this is gunmen reportedly okay. Nigerian lawmakers probe $4.6 billion health grant over poor HIV, TB, malaria outcomes. And court sacks all local council chairpersons, councillors in Ebonyi State. And Tinubu nominates new minister. And fire guard section of Alaba Market in Lagos caught jails man for life for raping neighbor's 7-year-old daughter. All right, we'll take a short break now, and when we return, we'll look at some of the stories in details. Let's turn Newspaper Review on Citizen 93.7 FM Abuja. Please don't go away. The program returns shortly. Admission. Morit College of Nursing Sciences, Ndiaso, Akwa Ibom State, is now accepting applications into our 4-year full-time national and higher national diploma programs in general nursing and midwifery. Entry requirements are 5 credits in WASC, SSCE, NECO, and GCE, not more than 2 sittings. With a 2025 JAMB score of 150 and above. Application form is 25,000 naira only and available at our Lizon office at Royal Plaza, plot 1013, number 12, office A4, ground floor, Freer Close, off Adetokunbo, Ademola Crescent, Abuja. Morit College of Nursing Sciences is licensed by MBTE and accredited by the Nursing and Midwifery Council of Nigeria. Build a rewarding career in nursing and midwifery with Morit College. For more enquiries, call Shehu Mohammed on 0803 604 2546. That's 0803 604 2546.
Oya o my people, make una come gather here. Which kind tori una wan hear on top radio? Wetin dey catch fire on top social media? Bring am on top Make We Talk Am for Citizen 93.7 FM Abuja every Monday go reach Thursday, and the time na 5:10 wey be 10 minutes after 5. Make we talk am as e dey be.
Are you a student looking for a voice? Do you want to discuss the issues that matter most to you? Tune in to Student Affairs every Wednesday at 12:05 p.m. on Citizens 93.7 FM Abuja. Join the conversation as we dissect the latest trends, challenges, and successes affecting students. From academics to entertainment, we have got you covered. Don't miss out on the debate, the discussion, the dialogue, and much more. Be part of Student Affairs every Wednesday at 12:05 p.m. on Citizens 93.7 FM, Abuja. Student Affairs, empowering students' voices, every Wednesday at 12:05 p.m. on Citizens 93.7